Hey guys, welcome to History Behind the Warrior, and today we're going to be talking about the Order Realm and everyone that's in fact from it. Now the Order Realm itself is a very advanced utopia, where it's more or less governed by law, order and structure. Now despite it being a beautiful utopia, the Order Realm has massive flaws within its own system. Now the people who inhabit the realm, the Sidons, believe that the laws are too strict and the punishments for breaking a law are far too severe. Now whether or not there's a governing body for the Order Realm is in fact left unknown right now. However, it has been teased in a few endings. How much of these are canon, I do not yet know, but hopefully more about it will be elaborated in the future. Now due to how the Order Realm was controlled by more or less an iron fist, an uprising occurred, led by a man by the name of Darrius, who formed a resistance against the Order Realm. Now despite Darrius being seen as a good guy for this, he's in fact just as bad, as both sides are in fact equally ruthless and manipulative. Now outside of the inner conflicts in the Order Realm are constantly in battle with the Chaos Realm, as the Order Realm see them as a primitive race and want control of their water. This commonly results in a battle between the two sides. Now the Sidian people themselves are quite stubborn with their perspective of the world. Although out there everyone's entitled to their own opinion, very many of them take it way too far, fighting and even killing people for their own personal beliefs. Now they also age much like Adenians, meaning that they can still look young at the age of 100, 1000 or even beyond that. Now that I've talked about the Order Realm and the people who inhabit it, I'm going to talk about some of the mainstay characters who have actually played a role within this realm, and obviously who have also appeared within the games. The first character I'm going to talk about is Hotaru. Now prior to making his debut in Deception, we learned that at some point Hotaru travelled out to Outworld, where he'd protect a city by the name of Lei Chang from Shao Kahn's Tarkatan hordes. Now although he was protecting these people, he enforced the laws of the Order Realm upon them. Now later on during the conquest mode of Deception, he'd come into contact with Shigenko, who's currently on a quest searching for multiple Kamidogus. Hotaru would teach Shigenko how they fought in the Order Realm. Now after tutoring the boy, the two would part ways, but would meet one another again on bad terms, as Shigenko had broken a curfew law, and as Shigenko was trying to escape, Hotaru would find him. Hotaru would be defeated by Shigenko, but later resurface after Onaga was reborn. Now Hotaru took a massive interest in him, as Hotaru in fact believed that Onaga would be the being to bring order to all of the realms, so he would in fact side with the Dragon King. Now believing that Sub-Zero was more or less an outlaw, he would set out to bring the Lin Kuei Grandmaster before Onaga, but was in fact unsuccessful to do so. Now during this time as well, Hotaru unknowingly has a bounty placed on him, and a former friend of his, Dairou, wishes to eliminate him, but we'll be getting to that character last. Now after the fall of the Dragon King, not much is seen of the character, but he does make a very brief appearance during the Battle of Armageddon, in which he's able to kill Li Mei, but much like many members of the Mortal Kombat cast in this battle, he does in fact perish. Now we could talk about Darrius, the resistance leader I mentioned earlier. Now Darrius had a very menacing way of recruiting people. He would murder a guardsman's entire family, frame the guardsman for the murder, and have the guardsman join his ranks, not knowing that Darrius was responsible for doing it. Darrius was also known for creating riots within the Order Realm, so that he could create as much hassle about the resistance as possible, resulting in the recruitment of many Sidons. Now due to the pure anarchy created by the riots, he would gain the attention of Havoc, and the two would secretly create an alliance. Now one day during a riot, he'd be confronted by Shigenko. Although Darrius was defeated, he was able to escape. Now after his defeat, he would hire Dairou, or former Sidon guardsman, to kill Hotaru. And much like I mentioned in the Hotaru section, the three managed to make it to Armageddon. Now Darrius does participate in the Battle of Armageddon, but much like Hotaru, he also dies. Now the last Order Realm member we're going to be talking about is Dairou. Now Dairou was originally a Sidon guardsman, but one day his family was murdered, which led to him attacking and killing the person who he believed murdered his family. And due to the strict laws of the Order Realm, he was in fact sentenced to death. Now Dairou was able to escape the Order Realm and become a mercenary for hire, which is seen in the conquest mode of Deception, where he's in fact paid by the Mashi to free Shigenko from an Order Realm prison. Now sometime after Onaga was defeated, he'd be hired by Darrius to take out Hotaru. Although it proved to be unsuccessful, as like I said before, the three do appear in Armageddon, and Dairou also dies. And that's really it. But what do you guys think? Do you like the Order Realm, or do you think they're too oppressive of their own people? Please put down in the comments below. Also, since I've talked about some realm stuff here, I was going to ask you guys, do you guys want to see me do like a little bit of a history and backstory of certain realms? If so, once again, put down in the comments below. Now as always guys, please comment, like, subscribe and share this video with everyone you know. Please take care, and I will see you all next time.